Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project, bringing you a grand solar minimum update on Wednesday, October 3rd, 9:29 p.m. Mountain Time 2018. The total solar irradiance is predicted to drop for the rest of your life. And within the next decade, it's supposed to be much worse than bad and much worse than really bad. Just like it was in the Maunder minimum in the historic past. As more scientific papers come to light, this information is being corroborated worldwide. And if you look at the September 2018 temperature data from the University of Alabama, Huntsville, lower atmospheric temperature data, you can see global temps are dropping off a cliff. Over 0.7 degrees centigrade since February 2016. And that's science. And that's a boom. And that guy, Neil Tyson deGrasse, is the biggest shill in science history. Overnight chill in Washington comes with the first snow of the season. It is early for Washington. That's like the warmest place on the planet. Everyone moves there because they like it to be cloudy. First snow of the season hit Stevens Pass. Yeah, the first snow of the season fell on Stevens Pass on Tuesday. It was not much more than a dusting, but according to the local newspaper, it was a little early. Single quotes. We're only 10 days into fall, but it already feels like winter on Stevens Pass. The first snow of the season fell Tuesday. Stevens Pass Mountain Resort got a solid dusting at 4,000 feet elevation. The National Weather Service reports 1 to 2 inches fell Tuesday evening. Snow on October 2nd is a little early for the pass, said the Weather Service. The National Weather Service is telling the truth? Boom! This guy isn't, but the National Weather Service is. Fall soaker also buries some communities in a foot of snow. That is 12 inches of pure white global warming heaven, which Al Gore told us would never, ever be known to our children. Except now, he meant to say in record proportions, apparently. A foot of snow, wet snow, fell east of Glacier National Park from St. Mary's to Babb on Tuesday's fall soaker that also produced heavy snow in some parts of north central Montana, said Paul Nutter. Heavy snow, which is why I guess they call it a soaker instead of a snoker. Widespread snowstorm to target 500-mile stretch of the Rockies High Plains during the second week of October, as predicted by the Oppenheimer Ranch Project for the last 48 hours. Now the mainstream is picking up on it. The storm is set to tap a plunge of fresh, cold air to unleash the first widespread snowstorm of the season for parts of Utah, Colorado, Montana, Wyoming, the Dakotas, spanning Sunday into Tuesday. Small-scale storms have brought accumulating snow in the recent weeks to parts of the northern High Plains and Rockies, including the Black Hills of South Dakota and the Bighorns. However, this storm has the potential to be a fucking blizzard, spanning 500 miles. While the exact orientation of the swath of the heaviest snow is moving all around according to the models, it is definitely going to be laying down somewhere. Now, the most likely swath of heavy snow is forecast from the Wasatch Range and parts of the central and northern Rockies into the High Plains. We're going to be watching this closely. Let's check the GFS model. You can see light snows moving through central southern Canada, and then the storm begins. On Monday, October 8th, the heavy snow starts laying into the southern Rockies, moving into the central Rockies and up north. Where this baby is going to snow until Thursday. This is a 3-day event. And it is going to lay a swath of 3 feet of snow for 1,000 miles from central Canada all the way down to central Colorado. There I am. I'm in about 3.5, 4 feet of snow. That's like 1,500 miles. That's insane. The Rockies are about to get saturated. We need it. What do you think, Neil? Yes, his mind just blew up. He's friends with Al. It's true. Let's go over the Weather Ready Nation map. Severe storm rolls through the Great Lakes while the West remains unsettled. Look at the freeze warnings here in South Dakota, the whole state. And we have tornado warnings here up in northern Mich. Heads up. A cold front triggering strong to severe thunderstorms will shift from the upper Mississippi Valley into the Great Lakes and Ohio Valley overnight into Thursday. With damaging winds, large hail, a few tornadoes, heavy rainfall, localized flash flooding. An upward disturbance will shift from California into the Intermountain West and keep the region unsettled with locally heavy rainfall and flooding in the green regions, including all of, northern Arizona, central Utah, northern Nevada, and parts of the Sierra. Heads up, South Central California. Calgary, did you hear? They just saw an unprecedented amount of October snow. Ow! You fucking fraud. Give me that Nobel Prize, you piece of I do have your book over here. It's nice. Yeah, I'm using it to wipe my ass. A blanket of heavy snow in Kananaskis, Alberta. Kananaskis. Yeah, kiss that Naskis. Is 50 miles west of Calgary early Wednesday morning. Is totally buried. Is that Al under there? A major early season snowstorm have left parts of southern Canada buried in up to 2 feet of snow. It is the most recent in a slew of fall snowstorms across the country, sending farmers to the poorhouse. Although accumulating snow has now ended in most of the region, cold weather that has dominated the nation this fall is anticipated to stick around, and more snow may be still in the offing. You saw the GFS models. If you're thinking that it's on the early side for a big dump of snow, even for the wintry neighbors up north, you're right. And the global warming scare in Al Gore couldn't be further from the truth. These are multi-decadal record snows that we're seeing. As we rapidly descend into the next grand minimum before your very lives, the mainstream is still going to obfuscate from the truth. I don't know how they're doing it. Snow in Alberta is not uncommon for this time of year, but 2 feet is. It is, in fact, unprecedented, the amount. In Calgary, about 150 miles north of the international border with Montana, the nearly 13 inches that fell Tuesday was a record for any day in October. And October just started. Now, Kyle Britton, video journalist for the Weather Network, said it was the city's 7th all-time snowiest day, period. And it was just summer 10 days ago. Please share this with any global warming alarmist that you hate, because we love them. Cold weather and early snow making for a bad harvest in Canada. A major dump of snow is causing major headaches for farmers in many parts of Alberta, including Brett Stump, one of our subscribers. The harvest had already been delayed due to cold and wet temperatures, and the latest curveball puts producers in a tough spot. Dave Lance Farms, just east of Calgary, and still has 4,000 acres of canola left to harvest. That's a lot of genetically modified seeds, and he can probably just leave them there. But the wheat and barley he may need for his farm animals. This has got to be one of the worst years he has seen. The problem started in September when cold and wet conditions moved in and didn't leave. Now snow has moved in and won't leave. Totally fluxed, man. I wish they listened to what we said. Over 1,000 vehicles stranded after sudden snow and blizzards hit China's Sichuan province. Thousands of people and over 1,000 vehicles were stranded at the Zhetu Mountain in Sichuan's Kanding City on October 3rd after heavy snow dumped over 15.7 inches. According to heavy snow started on September 30th and continued forcing the local weather department to issue blizzard warnings until the 2nd. They don't even have plows. They're using digging shovels to clear the road. Is this fucking insane? I have never seen such idiocracy. They do have snow shovels in China. You can get them for like $5 on Amazon. Anyway, 6 months of worth of rain in 3 hours. Unprecedented rain floods Dubrovnik, Croatia. Totally fluxed there while they stand underwater and fix the engine. I don't know what the... He didn't go to that special class, underwater buses, whatever. A severe thunderstorm hit the city of Dubrovnik, southern Croatia, overnight Tuesday, October 2nd, on 2018, dropping to 6 months of rain in just the 3 hours. Numerous homes were totally fluxed, and totally fluxed were roads and things were very big, very boomy. Yes. High levels of seismicity at Kickham Jenny submarine volcano in Grenada. It's in those islands south of Florida where there are sharks and volcanoes named Kickham Jenny. High levels of seismicity are being detected at Grenada's Kickham Jenny submarine volcano, the University of West Indies Seismic Research Center reports. The last known eruption of the volcano took place on March 29, 2017. Since the episode began during the afternoon, September 30th, quite a number of events have taken place, the center said. The largest of these occurred at the early morning of October 1st. Quakes magnitude of 3.5, 3.5, 3.3 respectively are getting sharks' panties in their bunch. Yes. Check it out. There's some activity down there by Kickham Jenny. But no other quakes of note. We're going to be watching it closely as we head into a lithospheric warning for the next 48 hours. Krakatoa volcano news and eruption. Eruption continues with no signs of weakening. Now, these 3 islands used to be the edge of the original Krakatoa island, which blowed off, making this hole in this small central cinder cone. Now Krakatoa, the daughter of Krakatoa, is about to blow up. We can check the seismic histogram since July 4th. You can see an uptick in yellow. That is major seismicity. And what's more telling is the log radiative power of the thermal anomaly. Here you can see the VRP in watts. And you can see since March, this is on the uptick in heat budget. The star is where we are today, and this is just the last month, which is just right here, this dark section. So Krakatoa is anywhere but stopping, and look at it going off right now. There's the thermal imager. Heads up! Worldwide volcano news update. Kilauea, Sabancaya, sporadic puffs at Sabancaya. Kilauea activity currently in its lowest level since 1983. Still, that baby is shut down. We also have Etna, Popo, Saputan, Ducono, and Reventador. Saputan had a little uptick today and has been erupting. Now let's check out this space weather. We have the temperature anomaly stacking up here. Plasma speed up at 500 kilometers per second stacking up, and the density stacking up with a phi angle shift. What that means is we may be in some geomagnetic instability. Let's refresh this quickly before we finish up here to check if anything's going on, because we've been here a while. No, we're back down in geomagnetic quiet. Everything's fine. All is quiet on the Western Front. Now let's talk about tomorrow around 2 p.m. Rex Bear and I will be at Petroglyph National Monument, where there are over 3,000 petroglyphs, half of which are undocumented. Somebody's lying to you. And science certainly isn't covering it. So we're going to try to fill in where bobbleheads like Neil Tyson DeGrasse left off. And that's at Petroglyph National Monument, where we're going to look at some plasma discharge art. And we're going to take pictures. And we're going to take videos. And we're going to take names. Specifically, if you want to know where we're actually going, right here. This is the highest resolution map of the area we'll be walking into. There are several canyons with petroglyphs. This one has about 400, including, check this one out, an alien. This has an alien, a turtle, and a lizard. Look at this guy. I don't even know what that means. So we're going to go see the alien with a belt on, a bird throwing up a moon, a cow shitting a dart, and a really flat lizard. And turtles. Man, this should be an epic day. Tomorrow night there'll be videos uploaded, so join us. We may even have some live stream there. Grow food, not lawns. Live like kings, not pawns. Did you hear me? If you want to live like a king, not a pawn, grow food, not lawns. That's based on science. And a little bit of rhyming. Live like kings, not pawns. Grow food, not lawns. Come over to our Amazon store where we just put 2 new products. These are our products of the day. Indoor Herb Garden Starter Kit, organic, non-GMO herb seeds, basil, thyme, parsley, cilantro, potting soil, pots, scissors, do-it-yourself grow kit for growing herbs indoors, kitchen, balcony, windowsills, 5 stars. $20. Boom! Free shipping. Are you kidding me? It looks awesome. These scissors are awesome. I'm trimming bud right now with these exact scissors. If you don't got $20 but you have 16, check out the 5 herb garden grow kit. Complete non-GMO heirloom sprouting kit for indoor, outdoor, blah, blah, blah. Nutrient bonus scissors. You still get the scissors. These are green, and I have never used them. But, similar kit. Holy shit. Science. Hope you got something out of the video. The total solar irradiance is dropping. In your lifetime, it's going to continue to drop. As the TSI drops, cosmic rays increase. Nucleating clouds, increasing the albedo and cooling the planet. Also exciting muons in the subsurface, heating magma and causing volcanoes to erupt. Just like Saputan. Global temperatures are dropping. Now is the time to start growing food. Live like a king, not like a pawn. Grow food, not a fucking lawn. Be safe.